scent of your perfume was still in the air. It reminded me of us still being there. But baby, you're not there, waiting for me. No, no, it's not, it's not, it's not. Ooh, baby, it's not the same. Ooh, baby, it's not, it's not. Ooh, baby, it's not the same. Ooh, baby, it's not, it's not.
What up, people? It's your boy Ray Grady, man. Back here again with another good episode. You know, I usually have guests, but today I'm gonna do a little things a little different. Be solo today. You know what I'm saying? It's a topic that it always bothers me, and it bothers a lot of men. A lot of people try to escape from discussing it, right? So today on Alpha Nation, I really seen I seen avoidance of people talking about men and women having children and paying child support. We got to get into that. Men is being incarcerated for lack thereof funds instead of putting time into being with their children, things like that. That's a problem in the community, right? And so I said, well, you know what? Because I actually dealt with it. I know personal account firsthand with it, as well as I got friends, comrades, cousins, brothers, that go through the situation. And I always say, well, damn, when I get to a position, I want to be able to start talking about it, because I don't want no one to go in front of a judge and be judged by being a shitty parent or a good parent, because the child is the one that's going to suffer. If the daddy is not around, and I'm going to tell this for the chicks. Now, y'all know how I am. I'm going to say how I really feel. If the daddy is not in the child's life, and we talk about the good daddies, we're not talking about the daddies that don't want to be there for their daughter's graduation or their son's first baseball game or whatever. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about them. We talking about those that really put time and effort. When you call him, he there. When you need him to come in and assist money, he's there financially. He's there everything for the child. But then you have those situations that the guy does everything she say. And then guess what she do? She is not compliant. What is, the order? The order is $400 a month, $500 a month, $250 a week, $200 a week, whatever it is, right? Then the visitation is the problem. The man is sitting there waiting for her to pick up the phone so he can pick up the baby, the twins or the son, right? Then she playing games, which y'all know that you ain't supposed to be doing no mess like that. You're supposed to be co-parenting effectively for the child, because I guarantee you, if daddy is not there and mama is not there and mom and daddy is not on the same page mentally, remove ego, remove hurt feelings, just say, okay, listen, we didn't do well as a couple. We don't do well as I would say, productive parents under the same roof. We do best that you stay over here and I stay over here. But for this child, we need to be damn near best friends for this child, for the girl and for the little boy. Because I know a lot of people gonna look at this episode and like, hey man, you know, not everybody, not all dads are bad. I ain't here bashing the dude. I ain't bashing nobody. All I'm just saying is the nonsense that the females do, y'all never get in trouble. You never get in trouble with it. For breaking down the law, knowing that the man come to court, he ain't smart enough to go get an attorney or a lawyer to fight the case. I didn't know what a PD was until my man told me what a public defender is. So a public defender is almost equivalent to the state picking up the case, and the man is just sitting there with an Oxford shirt, some Dockers, and hopefully, you know, the honor give him some type of real leniency, you know, on him and her not being together, mentally together, just for the sake of the child, right? So I'm gonna touch on that. But I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot today. Yeah. We gonna shoot today. That's what I'm gonna do. Got to have that. See, shooting pool to me is therapeutic. Being around men that take care of their kids that's what I like to be around. I like to be around cats that actually take care of their children. And I'm not talking money, because if you ain't there for the boy or the girl, and they need you to come in the home, or daddy, can you stop off at Walgreens? I got a headache, or I got a book report. Can you get my construction paper? And I lost my black crayons. Can you go buy me a whole new box of crayons? You hear that? That's being a damn daddy. I got to break these up because we going to talk. Shit, that's how mad I get. You heard that? I didn't mean it, but that's how I feel, right? So, let me remove my rack. A lot of cats, I shoot with the new rack. I don't shoot with the old school. These are the film racks, right? They about Amazon, they about $6. Yeah, this is what I do, right? So, we're gonna pick a suit. Shoot. All right, I'm gonna bank this 13 right here. First thing I thought about coming up with this topic today, because it's a real touchy episode, right? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. 13 right here, let's see. Come on, Ray Ray. Don't let us down. Don't let us. Hot damn. That boy good. So, this is what I want to say, right? When the father is there for the child, don't nobody ever talk about when he's not there, when he's there, it's always talking about what the mama needs. It ain't about the child. It's about the mama needs. It's about, hey, I done spent $700. I'm gonna try the 15. I'm gonna call this a safe shot. I done spent $400 for the boy karate gi outfit. He's starting to get into karate. The daddy say, well, you know, I work late. What date is he doing it on? She say, well, it's Tuesday and Thursdays, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Now he get off at 4, maybe 5, got to fight through traffic and get there to be there for the child. Now let's just say if she's a criminal baby mother, this is a criminal baby mama. She know he get off, right? Because he law-abiding with his child. He get off at, let's say, 4:45. He get off at 4:45, right? Knowing that this started at 6. Now he got to go 20 minutes, maybe say 10 minutes to clock out, whatever, put the truck up if he drive for FedEx, whatever, right? Then he got to walk to the car. That's another 5 minutes. Now he got to get on the expressway and then go wherever he got to travel for the child, right? And let's just say if it's far, say if it's 11 miles away. But the traffic might gonna take about 30, 38 minutes, let's just say. The broad is telling him, well, you know what I got to do. Because you said you was gonna be that form for karate. I'm gonna take the 5 in the corner. You know that I gotta have my ass over here because me and my girls, we going to the happy hour. That ain't got nothing to do with being a mama. It ain't got nothing to do with being a mama. One ball straight down there where my man is at. Let's see. See, I done messed up, mad at y'all and shit. But the daddy said, okay, he gets over there, he pays the money, he's excited for the child, this, that, and the other. Now let's work on the arrangements. The arrangements is he get there, right? Take the baby home, because daddy gotta go to work in the morning, right? A smart dude like me, I tell any cat that's watching this, if you gotta pick your son or your daughter up, this is what you do. Take the baby home. Do not give the baby back to the mama that night, because it's the smart thing to do. So when you know Tuesday and Thursday is your day to go watch the child at karate and the daughter got tennis lessons or ballet, make sure that night that baby go home with you. It keep friction down. Because now the mama is going, she going to come up with all these ideas for the dude that, hell, I'm being inconvenienced. I'm being inconvenienced. That's what daddy's got to deal with, right? So, and we talking about this the father that wants to be there. We'll get into the other dude another episode, but we just saying the cat, I'm going to make this a combo. Let me see. I'm going to put the 6 ball off the 10 in that corner pocket. Let's see. Top. God damn it. I keep shooting, I'm going to be all right. But I'm just saying. Now, we got this woman. What's that? That right there is the 7 ball, and that's the 4 ball. I'm going to put the 4 ball over there. Now, when daddy say, hey, I'm going to be there for the child, Lord and behold, he got a beautiful woman at home. He got the new chick. Most baby mamas get mad at that. We talking about the ones that's petty in the courtroom. We ain't talking all of them. I said most of them, the ones, let's just say this, because I can't make up the whole, let's just say the 10% that's really marketed. We talking about those, right? What's this? 12? 12 over there, corner pocket. Shit, right? So, you take the baby home with you. You feed the baby, help the baby with the homework. You do all the good parental stuff, right? 9 ball straight down there. Look at that. You better fall in there. Now the daddy say, okay, I got to get my son or my daughter up. He's doing everything he's supposed to do. I didn't mean that. Now he's doing what he's supposed to do. Now the mama bitter at him. She bitter at him. So now she just come up with anything because he's a good daddy. He's a good father, meaning he's going to be there, right? He's going to be there for the child, financially. He's there for the whole thing. She gets mad. Matter of fact, here goes another situation. The father mess around and get a raise. I ain't never seen no mess like this, right? So the chick goes to the court and say, I need more money because the daddy done went and bought a new car, right? It's a lease or whatever it is. It's a brand new car. It ain't the existing one that she seen you in. So you just said, okay, I'm doing better. I'm making better financial decisions with my bread, with this 40-hour or 60-hour, whatever, right? She understand, like, wait a minute. He doing good. Now, last week he had the 95 Caprice Impala. Now, all of a sudden, he got a dang on Jaguar. She hot now because she feels like she need to be in on dude's bread. We call that pocket watching, right? Y'all know this. Y'all know what happened. So when these scuzz bucket skeezers, right, start pocket watching, be careful. Be careful because you know that the child is the most important thing, but the baby mama is making it like, well, if he's beneficial, then we gonna be beneficial. That's what women do. They start saying, well, this costs this, and he, rent costs and car note and all this type of stuff, right? So this is what I tell any guy out here. You dealing with child support, bro. I understand your pain, but matter of fact, make your alliances come through. Okay, if you know you cool with a couple barbers, do what Grady did. I made a deal with my barbers. Just send me the invoice. Every week I need him to get his hair cut by you. Can you do that for me? Bet it up. Now, I put the ball in the mama's court. Put it back in her court. All right, Haircuts is paid for. All you gotta do, take him over there when he with you. Because he with me, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take care of that anyway. But now that I done paid for it, right? Or you got somebody you gotta connect over at Foot Locker or Amazon. Hey man, my daughter needs shoes, my son needs shoes, little clothes, whatever. You might got a cousin that got that's what you call them, supervisor at Walmart. Get the clothes, go pick them up. Put them to work, put the chicks to work. Go pick the clothes up, it's already done, I already paid for it. Or the chick is mad because she want to see the money exchange. Ugh, y'all know what that means, right? You saying, okay, for Christmas, the layaway back in the day used to be, I don't know, make up a number. Shoot, let's say 300, right? The whole bill is 300. Don't you go in there, girl. Dudes say, all right, I'm gonna pay the whole 300. Go pick it up. 9 out of 10, she don't, because she want to inconvenience you because she's pocket watching. Remember, you got the Jaguar, you was in the Impala, right? She see what's going on. She go to the court, or she play the victim, right? This is what I notice. When you go in child support court, and she plays victim, and you say, well, listen, let's just split custody then. Let's do joint custody. When we was loving each other and you was, riding my sailor, you know what I'm talking about? You was riding this sailboat, You wasn't complaining, but now we not together no more. Now you got everything to complain about, okay? So let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. When she's in the court, and when she calls and make the claim, most men feel like that's some chick shit I don't want to tell on her. Go tell on her. You don't wait for her. Go ahead, because you can say what you want. It's very stressful if you a daddy that give a shit. Most daddies give a shit. We not talking because he got the bread. We talking about he actually give a shit about the child. He actually want to be in the son or the daughter's life. He do. So what you do, I ain't gonna say it's petty. It's just you teaching your child how to deal with conflict. So how do we resolve this issue here? And we know it's not gonna be a good one. We know that already. 10 ball in the corner. We know it's not gonna be good, right? Because you started it. You started the mess. So what you do is you file a claim on her first. Because remember, in the court of law, it's about technicality. They don't care about the child being, the best student or the best human being. No, man. It's about bread. Lawyer get $90 an hour for that trash case. $90 an hour. I don't know what it is in certain states. I'm from, Illinois. So that state is what I think it was like 90, 15 in the corner. It's like $90, right? An hour for something they ain't got nothing to do with. They ain't take her on a date. They didn't buy her clothes. They ain't do none of it. So she said, I'm gonna put the people on you because you about to go have a better life without me. Scuzz bucket, right? Right? So now, the man gotta make sure he's a man because he gotta be able to outthink the chick. I tell any dude, think for others when it's come down to your mental. For your mental, think for others. You ain't gotta be mean to her. Just like I said, if you know the football practice or whatever the practice is or the recital, don't give the baby back to her that night. Keep the child. And I don't know about these cats that they supposed to have the weekend and then he gonna get the baby and take the baby and keep the baby one night. Who keep their child for one night? I don't even like when dudes say, I try not to be their friend when they say, I got to babysit my son or my daughter. What you mean babysitting? When you screwing the mama? Then y'all share 6 wings, mild sauce, fries, and that thick ass bread? Then y'all do that? When y'all eating Jamaican food? When y'all do that? When y'all doing that? So now, 8 ball right there. Shit, right? So, you got to make up for this. It's your situation. The courts don't care. Ladies, let me tell you, the courts don't care about your child. Men, the courts don't care about your child. But we got to be careful because we know what they up against. You know, I think they started, I did the research on the debt today. The debt today is $113 billion in back child support. $113 billion. That's in debt. Gerald F. Ford, he started it. It was up under his administration. He said, this is what we need to do. When we do welfare reform, let's put child support right next to it. Now, it's supposed to be, right? And I want to let the sisters know. This is not for you. They didn't make that law for you. They didn't care about your kids. But some girl said her feelings got hurt, the dude moved on, and there's some dudes out there that did chicks dirty and all that. I understand it. That don't mean don't punish the other dudes, ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be, you want somebody to respect you, but then you go put the people on him, right? Another key fact. Most of that debt is cats don't even make over $10,000. There are cases right now that dudes actually have full custody of the child and he still got to pay her child support. That's wrong, man. That's wrong. Let's break that in. Let's do it in an analogy for the people that need to hear something. Say you bought a car, right? You bought that Jaguar, the one Jay-Z poured the paint on, the big Jaguar. You bought that Jaguar, right? You can't drive it, but you got to pay for it. See how it feel different? You got to pay for it every month, but you cannot drive it. Can't drive it. So, dudes that say, I'm going to pick my son up. I'm going to call a woman, you know, where the baby at, or where my boy at, or where he at. I don't know, he sleep. Then he got to call back and be her friend. Call back again. Before you know it, 3 hours done passed. And this is court appointed. You get the visitation, right? So, certain states don't really want to see it together. They say, schedule that mediation on your own. That means you got to go and talk to this predator over here that you used to be with, and she done brought the pigs on you. Now you got to make sure that she doesn't feel like she's in power over you, or she ain't having a bad day. Some girl done took her makeup tutorial off her YouTube page or whatever. She gonna take it out on you. She gonna take it out on you. So you now got to think for her, right? So you may mediate. She may go for it. Then again, she may not. 9 times out of 10, she's not gonna go for it. Especially if you're in a better financial situation that she is, right? I'm talking from experience, been there, done that. What I did was I just made a deal with the chick. Give me the boy. You can't take care of him, no way. Give him here. That's the problem. You can't take care of him. You can't. Because if I'm not involved, he going to be back talking to this judge, I don't know, 3 years, if he 12 years old. 15, chances are he going to tend to the streets. Chances are. Most cats that's in prison probably didn't have daddy there. Now, we don't know all the cases, but if you talk to cat, man, you know, if I go outside right now, if I leave out of here at Cuban Leaf, shout out to Cuban Leaf over here in Inglewood. If I leave out of here and get to talking to these young cats out here, I'm like, man, where your dad at? Oh, my dad, I don't know where my dad is. Where your dad at? My dad doing 30. Where your dad at? Oh, he was murdered. That's 3 boys. It's 3 boys, right? So chances are, I didn't ask him his situation. You ain't doing no dirty stuff, are you? Nah. You ain't in the street. You ain't hustling, right? No, man, I just go to school, or I play football, or I play basketball, or I really want to get in the shooting pool, right? Chances are that's not the case. Because if you look at single mothers raising these little boys, she don't have what we got. She don't know what happened when he started growing. She don't know what male puberty looks like. She don't know when he start to develop an Adam's apple. She don't know. If any woman out here got an Adam's apple, I think she by herself. I don't think I'll be dating no chick with no Adam's apple. I don't think you sexy with no big ass throat. I don't want to talk to you. Okay? So, paying attention to your surroundings, which is her. Now you got to go in and look like you don't have anything. You got to almost play her game so you can win, right? But then mom and daddy ain't going to talk about what we just got through going through in the court because she did it to him. Now, I tell the men, it's okay to go get your child, man. Go get your child. I had plenty restless nights. Plenty restless nights. I know cats that could do a lot of consumption of alcohol just to cope with it. That girl that used to say you used to look cute in them Jordans, she hates you now. Love you when you used to get your hair cut. Now you ain't with her. She don't even like you. She don't even like your name. She hates your mama. All this mess, right? All because she can't do nothing with you physically. Y'all can't be together for whatever the reason is. People can outgrow each other. But does that mean that the child suffer? I always tell women this. Men can hit the tail and hit the trail. You can't. But you'll mess that little boy or that girl up if you don't teach them how to be a mother. Vice versa with the dad. I know some dads that just like going to work and they don't really want to deal with their children. They would rather financially provide, but I ain't got time for them. I'm going to tell the mamas and the daddies that's watching this. Your ass is teaching this child this generational curse that you started. Because if you talk to most parents before, the grandparents, my dad wasn't there. My mom wasn't there. Now they carry on to your child, right? So when you say things like, I didn't grow up with him, so I don't really know how to co-parent, then why you got your legs open? Why you got your legs open? Why do you feel like you should bring this human being into the world and you don't want to raise it? You just want to push it off on dude. And vice versa. Fellas, if you know you don't really want to be with her, and you don't have no baby with the chick, just be like, nah, I don't want you like that. I want you when I want you. Let's go sip a beer, go get my cigarettes, light my cigarette, whatever. Let's go look at chicks or whatever we're going to do, go to the strip club, whatever. Let's just be friends. It's okay to do that. But a lot of times people don't like that. So now you get into the system. You get into the system. You can't get out of it. Now cats is, from what I heard, that they revoke your driver's license. They garnish your wages. They suspend your driver's license. Or worse than that, you about to go do 4 months to 4 years in jail, depending on the arrearage. For those who know, that's back pay. So let's say a cat that, hey man, I'm doing 4 years. Once he do them 4 years, that debt is still on that man's head. So now we got somebody that say, hey, President Ford say, hey man, we just want to separate the family structure, or we want to see what we can do because of, for the, the divorce decree. Let's come up with this here, because when the family is broken up, the mother 9 times out of 10 is the caretaker for the child. Daddy go on and do his own thing. He's in a better financial situation than the mother, right? Now they say, well, we can't have that. Let's do something like this, because that's white women complained on it. Black women, that ain't for you. That ain't for you. It's not for you. They did not make this law up for you, to benefit off you. But it's cool, right? So because, cats is, doing what they do, thinking that the girl really like him and she really don't. She's want a baby by you. Because you done got a baby by a damn gold digger. Remember that term, gold digger, back in the day? I think it was, who was that? EPMD that did the song Gold Digger. Back in the, I done missed that damn shot. I'm going to shoot it again. I couldn't believe I missed that on the gold digger. So, when you think about it, right? Everybody out to win. Not too many people talking about loving, right? If I go to the black community, I guarantee you, nobody really seen their mama and daddy be intimate, including me. Last time I seen intimacy was Cosby Show. That's what I saw. High level of intimacy. Claire would never take Cliff to child support court. Never. Never. She just won't do it. Even the one they shot in Chicago, Family Matters. Big Winslow, whatever the wife, whatever the mama name is, she ain't gonna take no card to no doggone child support court. For what? We're gonna raise this child. What am I bringing the white boy in it for? He ain't getting in on this. Now he gonna separate my child from both of us. Then the child that's in the middle, he gonna be looking like, well, mama, why I got to see daddy on the weekend? Oh, well, you know, daddy gotta work. You lying. Don't lie to that damn baby. Tell him I don't like your daddy no more. Tell him the truth. Because this stuff is getting too much. Don't nobody really wanna sit back and be like, hey, let's just chill out. We ain't gotta do nothing. We ain't gotta hurt each other. We ain't gotta do this. Why don't we just have some fun and going on, right? But no, sisters get up here and talk about how bad the dude is, but then she go have a baby by the nigga, right? So now she done have a baby by the nigga. I'm gonna shoot the 6 ball in there. I'm gonna draw this cue ball back and see if I can put the 4 ball in the same pocket. Just depends. Just depends. I'm gonna draw it. Yep, there you go. 4 ball, same pocket. There you go. That's the pink ball down there. Let's see. Oh, he got in the way. I miss it thinking about that. Because I really want to get it to the point where men had a day in court. I think now, I set up all those other scenarios. I think now it's time for redemption. And what I mean by redemption is, you know what? Cats don't want to send their baby mama to jail. You know how different it'll be when you start sending broads to jail because she's not compliant? You know how they ain't talking that baby daddy shit no more. They like, girl, you going to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how you like it getting your license revoked. Let's see how you like it. You can't get a job because they thinking like, hey man, they even messing with your credit about it. Ain't that something? You can't even get a doggone passport because you're in a arrearage of $2,500. And the daddy say, I'd just rather take the child. Then you get some cats that I can't, it's too stressful for me. I would just go rather do a crime and go sit my ass in somebody's penitentiary. Like my uncle say, penitentiary for those who's paying attention. Because he ain't got to deal with it now. Now he done lost hope. He done put himself in a position where he got to depend on the state when the state was, you know, wasn't really in his business. I missed that. I'm going to shoot it again. Wasn't even in his business. Now, some women, some cases, everybody don't need to go to jail. I feel like this. If the child and you, if the daddy and you, I don't think men should get weekend visits. I don't believe in that. We should be 6 months, you take the babies, and I'll take them the other 6 months. But all that weekend bullshit, no sir. No sir. No sir. If we gonna really be productive parents, because when me and you was fucking, that dick was good, that pussy wet, everything, right? Now we hate each other. Now this child over here is in trouble. Because mom and daddy forgot that they was, you know, they was in bliss. What, 2 years ago? 2 years prior to that? Right? So now 14 right there. Right? So what do? What do? Problem solve effectively, right? You say to yourself, this is what we're going to do, man. We're going to tell the child, mom and daddy, you're going to go over here with mama. Daddy going to stay over here. Matter of fact, you're a little bit younger now. The daughter really is scared of scary movies. She can't sleep at night, so daddy got to come by and put the baby to sleep. Got to be a good parenting, coaching skill at that time. Like, hey, the mama should be cool enough to be like, Charles, your daughter just will not go to sleep. Can you come by and put this girl to bed? Because she won't stop crying. What's wrong with her? But the man should be saying, what's wrong with her while he putting this shit on? He should be getting up, what he doing? He should be leaving the bar. I got to pay for my tab. I'm on my way. That's how you stop shit. I'm going to try to put that ball in this. See, right here, this is called a 9-ball. It's frozen on the rail, but I'm going to shoot inside, high top left, just a tap. It should go right in. Practice. Practice make perfect. Right? Because let's just keep it out there. Let's keep it 100. None of us came with a manual on how to be parents, yes? None of us. None of us. We just going off of cause and effect, trial and error. That's what we're doing. But I think the chicks, they get their ass in that court system. And then they had a girl telling like, girl, I had to do 3 years. I had to do 3 years because I didn't comply with my child support decree. Stop. I'm telling the men now, it ain't being petty. It's about having a peace of mind now. You done got older. Stop sleeping with these scuzz buckets. Watch her girls. Watch her. See how her girls are. See how her girls is. See how everybody is paying attention to what you're doing. Girl, I always say this, if a woman gossip, I can't be around her. She talk too damn much. She's an informant. She talk too much. Right? Pay attention. Who you laying down with? Who you talking to? Then you're going to mess around and have a child by the person. So you got to think for this person. Now the dude, he don't know what to say because he just like, man, I just want to see my daughter. I want to braid her hair. I know it bothers some cats because dad is on, what's that thing, Instagram. And they seeing the pictures where the dad is doing their daughter's hair. That's a dope concept, man. Dad game, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll look at cats and see where they come up with their business. What do they come up with it? Being a good father, it had to be somebody that they saw went through a very troubling time. Just being able to cope and be like, man, I graduated college. I got a nice job. I make $5,000 for the month. What's that? 60 for the year, right? 60 for the year. Take out taxes, whatever. I don't know what he might net. He might net somewhere 4,000, 4,200, something like that. Then he got to say, God damn it. I bring home, I don't know, 1,800 every 2 weeks, something like that. He got to get his scuzz bucket, $700. He ain't gonna like that too much. He ain't gonna like that too much. No man will. Because what if men did women like that? We want to stay attached to you. Because that's what I said. I said when chicks put their baby daddy on child support, it's because she still want to be connected to him. She want to have a piece of him. She ain't doing it for no damn baby. She doing it because the daddy is living life and he enjoying himself. Being around other women. Being around other guys. Taking trips. Dealing with his fraternity, his basketball team, his baseball team, smoking cigars, whatever. Going to strip club. Got a membership at the strip club. She mad because she feel like she's entitled. Ladies, that ain't love. This is insurance now. You around this dude for insurance. You're not around him because you love him. Then you putting the people on him because you bitter. Right? Now, I'm going to say this. I heard, this is what I heard. Is it true what they say? The one who least cares win? Let me tell you what that means. Let's do this. Let's say the daddy across the street love his daughter. And then the daddy, right, across the street love his daughters too, but he don't really care about seeing the child. The daddy that's really waiting on hands and foot for that girl, he get the nonsense. The daddy over here that don't give a shit about the child, don't nobody say nothing to him. So you're doing it because he care. I think your ass should be put in jail. I think you should go straight in jail. I think they should put you with the real criminals. You know who the real criminals are? The mental patient motherfuckers, scare the shit out you. The mental patient niggas. There's one that's in what's that? SEG. SEG, right? Segregation. They just segregated you from population. You should go there because you don't ever know what's going on. Because that's how men take it. I done seen cats being taken advantage of at birthday parties, birthdays. Actual saying, hey, you know, furniture. The baby mama done said, I need $900 for his whole bedroom set. The daddy say, no problem. He go provide it for the child. She don't even tell him that she already got it. She want that man money. Because he living better with the other chick. Y'all some crooked motherfuckers, boy. But I think if we start putting y'all ass in jail, game over, just like that 8-ball just went. We start putting y'all ass in jail over that crazy mess y'all be on. Y'all will stop that shit. And I mean, don't worry about, you know, how funny you look, 5-ball. Oh, he's supposed to go off. Don't worry about how you look. You ain't cool because you done put your baby mama in child support court. Drag her ass through the mud. Drag her ass through the mud, just like she doing you, right? Because guess what they gonna do, right? You know when you use the term child support, the next thing that comes next to, I should say the thing that's equal to it is deadbeat dad. Did you know that? That's painful to hear. So you like, yeah, I got child support. The person that just, they don't want to hear no shit about you. I love my daughter. I love my son, man. I got a tattooed over here and everything. I love my baby. How much do you pay for this child? That is what's being promoted. That's what's being promoted. How much do you pay? You pay $200 a week? How much money is enough? How much is enough? I want to see the comment section because I know I'm going to ruffle. Damn. I know I'm going to ruffle some feathers. But how much is enough bread? If your man is $100,000 working for the Department of Sanitation as a garbage man, and he made 30 years, he's at 100 racks. How much you think you're entitled to? Because the white boy said we need what, 20, 25%? We need a dub off of that for the child. And then you can tell the mama like, okay, you got 20 coming to you off of his 100. You got 20 coming to you off of dude 100. Huh? Then you say, you know what? Bitch. We can go back to court every 5 years. You're teaching your child to be dependent on bullshit, not you being a mother. And the dudes that got the bread, you make it rough for the dudes that he want the time, like me. I remember when I wasn't in a situation and I was playing things by the, God damn it, I miss. I was doing things the right way, right? You know what I put in? I put in time with my 3 boys. Now, my oldest son, I didn't grow up with him. Let me tell you what that means. I couldn't see my oldest baby. Couldn't see him. Just like I missed that shot, and I looked right at the goddamn shot, and I shot at it. That motherfucker missed, right? I couldn't see my son, right? 19 years old, going to culinary school, just trying to do the right thing, right? My oldest baby is 26. He's born 8 days before me. Now the other 2, his 2 brothers, they with me every day. But him, don't see him, right? So then he started to wonder, 4 years old, 5, 6. He started, where my daddy at? You know, why my brothers see daddy and I don't see him? So over the years, now we have a tight bond now, me and my oldest boy. And I'm talking from experience. I ain't talking shit this ain't about dissing nobody. This is just being accountable for your shit, right? So I said what I'll do is, when I get into a financial position, I'll take my sons, okay? I don't have to pay no money to their mama. I don't need your money. I got the baby. I got him too. Come on over here. Got these. They can stay with me. That's what you're supposed to do. And the reason why you do that is so you keep that broad out your pocket. That's why you do that. You get the child so you keep that skeezer out your business, right? So, because if it's 9 out of 10, it's going to be tension. It's going to be tension. It's going to be tension, right? So he asked those painful questions. Where you been? Where you been at, Daddy? You down the street? Yes, son. 5 minutes from you. I ain't drink then. I didn't smoke cigars. I didn't shoot pool. I just played ball and roller skate. That's what I did. That was my coping mechanism. 7 days a week, I roller skated on the street, tennis court, basketball court, roller rinks. I did it all. That's what I did, right? So, tried to go to work, right? Let me tell y'all the crazy mess. I wasn't even presented with child support until I got married. It's funny today. It wasn't funny in 99. It wasn't funny then. 2000. It wasn't funny then. It wasn't funny. You know what I mean? You know what type of stress you go through when you looking at your wife, she's newlywed, and you know in the back of your head, the State Department is talking about this what you owe, and you just got married. Now I know there are cases that relationships, marriages break up due to a financial strain like that. So that's how I coped. You know how it is when you become a newlywed. And most newlywed couples don't make it until that 5-year anniversary if it's a financial strain in the relationship, such as child support, right? Because I've been there. I know how it feels. You gonna go in there. So when I tell you, I've been there and done that, right? Take me a puff. Here's the crazy thing, right? My son was born May 1st. Cosby Show was on, 6:18 p.m. He was 6 pounds, 4 ounces. Mm-hmm. So during the whole pregnancy, she didn't want me to have nothing to do with her. I'm sorry. She didn't want nothing to do with me. Let me say it the right way. She didn't want nothing to do with me. Her girl called her. I'll say 2 days before son was just like, I'm coming out here, right? You know what I'm saying? So her girl called me. She said, Ray Ray, you got to come to the hospital. And I ain't talked to this girl in 8 months because we all went to high school, went to prom together and things like that. So I knew her. And I respected her ever since that day she did that. And so I said, okay, I'm going to fix it. I haven't seen my quote girlfriend that's pregnant with my son, long time, long time. So I get there the day of reckoning. Am I excited? Am I nervous? Yes, I'm excited, I'm nervous. I'm really scared, right? Because this is April, April something, and he's born May 1st. So I'm like, oh, okay, he might be here, whatever. So he ends up, false alarm. Next day with another false alarm. Boom, next thing you know, he born. What? I'm there. I cut the cord, I get in. Let me tell you how I would set it up. I get into the room, and they have the women all layered all up, and they big, and they got these IVs in them and all this other type of stuff. She got ice chips on. It was crazy, right? Get in there, go around the curtain. Her mama's sitting there. Say, what's up? She says, hello. And then she started having those, what you call them, contractions. My son was kicking her ass. Boom, he was like, daddy here. Bing, bing, he beating the shit out of her. Boom, boom, my daddy in there. I could feel him in there. So get in there, come around, look at her. You okay? She mad than a motherfucking pregnant rattlesnake. You hear me? She mean as shit. She just looking like, F you doing here, whatever. I don't say nothing. I don't say a word. The mama gets up and leave. Like, you handle that. Boom. The nurse come in, is like, who is he? I said, how you doing, ma'am? She said, oh, I can look and tell. You must be the father. I said, hold on. She didn't know I was gonna do that. I said, hold on, is this for real? Okay, this auntie asked, I don't know her, but is you pregnant with my son? Whatever, right? So, get through, dress up, boom, son born, cut the umbilical cord. Everybody was like, they was telling me like, they trying to coach me like, you might pass out. Like, come on, this is nothing. I'm the reason she in here, so what the hell I'm passing out for? This is what I'm thinking, but no problem, right? So, where I go, so what I do, I just say, okay, I'm gonna make myself available. Get the boy, see him, I watch him clean him off, put him on a little table. It was dope, it was a very good experience for me. Now, here it come. Got to get ready and, transport her. You going home? At that time, they was like, I got a baby, you getting up out of here. We might give you 1 day, but you getting up out of here, right? Boom, come there, bring the car seat, everything, put all the stuff in there, into the car, take it down there. I'm like, all right, come on. She like, I ain't going with you. She just snatch away, like, I ain't going with you. Bet, go with your girl. But I got the stuff, I take it over there. And then I ain't see him. I'll say we got home. I saw him that first week, probably that first 2 weeks. Then I ain't see him no more. Then I seen him, he was about 9 months. Fun fact, my ex-wife used to see him all the time at Walmart. So she'd just walk up and be like, oh, he look just like Ray. Oh, he look just like Ray. She don't even know. She just looking like, how you know me? How you know this my son? But she don't even know, like, what I'm saying? It was funny. So my ex-wife used to be like, oh, he look like Ray. That boy, and it used to burn her grits. She used to pop the top on it. She had the pressure cooker when they be like, tss, and it busts and shit, you press on it. So anyway, years went past. I didn't see him at all. Called, the bullshit games on the phone. So, say it. Tell him to turn his phone down. Yeah. How much time we got left, G? All right, bet. Just turn it down a little bit. Just turn it down a little bit, G. We almost through, 10 minutes left. So I said, okay. Go through all that. Pick up the phone, call his mom, check on him, need anything, whatever. He ain't your son, nigga. Hang up the phone, click. I've been through all that. Been through all of it. So I can look and tell who's struggling, right? I can look and tell, like, you gonna struggle in life. Because you really think you evil, and you're really not. You're really making your son pay attention to how to deal with women. Okay? Because he's saying, my 2 brothers, they with daddy, my daddy. He my daddy first before he they daddy. So how in the hell they get to enjoy him, but I don't get to enjoy him? No. So birthdays, Chuck E. Cheese. I would come there. Chuck E. Cheese used to always know me when I used to go back home. They used to be like, oh, she back there. They be like, we're gonna give you $50 you get through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a joke. It was a painful joke, but it was funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid. I'm just like, dang, he back there again? Okay, cool. And I would let them, they would let me just peek. Cause I don't know what it was, she had a hold in that community. They just did whatever she said. So I said, okay. So what I did was I said, I gotta win the mental battle. I stopped giving a fuck immediately. So I don't have an ulcer, because I know I don't give a shit. When I don't give a shit, I don't give a shit. So when they be like, hey, let me tell you what my mom do let's go back. We had the doggone baby shower. People flying in. I got a big dumbass family. People flying in. My boss, I was working at the dry cleaners. She come, everything. Call and say, I'm about to come pick you up. She said, nah, I ain't coming over there. What you mean? People flew in and hotels, and it's a real spread here. You know what I'm saying? It's family. It's 3 states of family here to celebrate you and me with this new union to the family. This is my mom and this is my parents' first grandchild. You know, that type of stuff. So then she said, nope, I'm going to the movies. Bet. Told my mom was hurt. I was like, I seen her had them tears in her eyes. I said, give me that goddamn party hat. Give me that bullshit It's a Boy ribbon. I put that shit on. Everybody laughing. They like, who in the hell? They like, Ray Ray nuts. I'm like, don't no monkey stop no shows over here. Not one. And I'm there. I'm like, I'm coming to get you. Even though you didn't shit it on me for months. So here come the time for the doggone baby shower. You shit on my old girl. That's personal now. You calling my mom like by her first name. I'm like, no, don't do that, right? It's what men go through. See, I can talk about it now. I remember the first 6 years, I couldn't talk about it. Just, somebody asked about my oldest son, I'll get mad. Like, what? Don't talk about my boy. That type of stuff. But now it's fun now. It ain't even therapeutic. It's just like, we all have shit, right? So the cool thing was, once it happened over the years, I got a chance to see him little by little. So one of the police officers was the baseball coach for my son's team, but he used to be security at my high school. And when he saw me, he said, Grady? And I ain't seen him since I graduated. So he's 5 years old. No, the baby's like 6. He's like 6 years old. He's like 6 years old, playing T-ball, right? And then I get the blessing from the great grandmother say, he at the park. They got the little baseball game. You should come. Bet, don't tell. I ain't gonna tell her that you coming, right? I said, no problem. So she was like, you got a mask? Wear a Halloween mask, something like that, right? It was funny. The grandmama doing this, not her mom. Her grandmother is like, we see the spirit that you got. We know you're a good dude. So I get there, I see my boy. He big, he about like this big. And I see this little curly hair. I'm like, yes. So the dude say, Grady? He got the baseball look. He's like, man, that nigga look like Ray Grady. That nigga look like Ray Grady. Grady? I was like, what up, Fee? That is you coming, man. Say, what you doing up here, man, watching these kids? What you doing? I said, I'm checking on mine. He said, yours? Which one yours? I said, Lewis. That's your son? It's my baby. What? And then he said, listen. So he knows my son's mother, so he like, go around the gate. Go around the gate, nigga. Go around the gate. Son at the back, you know how they had the big helmet, it's down over his lip. He looking confused and shit. He got the little Kirby Puckett stance. He don't know how to stand and shit. And I couldn't hold it. Alpha Nation, I couldn't hold it. I said, Junior. Barry! And then hit the ball and then tried to run out the gate where I'm at. You know what I'm saying, right? So it was a good celebratory moment. The mama pissed, do you hear me? Pissed. I was sitting there like, I told you. I'm bigger than you. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm gone. I just got to see the boy. All right, and I left. Right, I left. Now he get bigger. He get bigger now. 2008, I do First Amendment. He see his daddy on TV. He hearing the bullshit at the crib. He hearing everything. He like, that's my daddy, my daddy, my daddy, my daddy, my daddy, right? So now he just called and said, can you come get me? I stop everything. Fly to Chicago, go see him. Go see him. So for the dudes that want to have a relationship with their child, make time. For the women that's trying to make bullshit happen with your children, your days are numbered. Your ass going to jail. I'm going to see to it. Your ass going to jail. Yo, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That's the episode. I'm your boy, Ray Grady. I'm going to get back to this motherfucking pool game. You hear me? Mm-hmm. We coming for you.
Ooh, but the scent of your perfume was still